Hi, I'm Rob Duke, and I am putting in for an Innovation Award for a brainstorming tool to help students study for their midterm and final tests. So the big idea is that we have to get past rote memorization to real understanding. We have to get students to tap into their right brain and their left brain so that they're both being analytical and they're being creative, and we have to appeal to these different intelligences. Now, this is a group environment, so we also have to get them to loosen up, to be able to share ideas, be able to come up with new ideas. So I used some tools that I found while I was a city manager and a planner. Those primarily are this Crawford slip method and this green dot exercise. So what you have folks do is they come in, they maybe don't even know each other, even though they're neighbors. You get them to loosen up by writing down what their big ideas and their concerns are for the neighborhood. They pass those up. The facilitator and planners put them on boards, start talking about what the ideas mean. Then you break them up into groups where they refine their ideas. Then those go back up on the board. You do another red-green dot, and eventually you move maybe through one meeting or maybe through 6 months of meetings. You bring people to consensus. So my thought was, why couldn't I use this in the classroom? Do the same kinds of thing, get the same kind of results. So I combined this Crawford slip method and the green dot exercise in the classroom by having students come in, usually a couple of days before the midterm week, have them write down what they think the big ideas of the class are. Write them, put them on the board. We talk about the big ideas, maybe split them into other big ideas, then break them up into groups, have them write 5 to 10 test questions. We go again, we talk about the test questions, what are the answers to the test questions, so we essentially write the answer key at the same time, and then I give them red and green dots and they go around the room and they vote on the test questions. I always reserve the right to put any question in that I think is necessary, and then they know what to study for. So then I thought, well, how do you put this into an online environment? And Janine helped me find this Edistorm program that works pretty good. Here's Edistorm. You can see it's got this Venn diagram that is mimicking that process I just described. The students make these little sticky notes. They drag the sticky note into this first area, and that's the big idea area. Then I can make little notes here on this little area. I can make notes on the questions of what do you mean by this, clarify. Then I have them write test questions here in this area. I then transfer the test questions over into this last area. Again, I may make notes on the test question, and then they can vote. They can pull their red dots and their green dots over on the questions they think are the ones they want to see on the test. And that's my big idea. I've test run it on a few classrooms now, and so far it's working really well. Thanks very much.